What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our match reaction after Liverpool have snatched a victory late at Brentford. A brace from Darwin Nunez means that Arne Slot's boys move 7 clear at the top of the Premier League with Arsenal and Villa still to come. Come on! How sweet does that feel? Honestly, be honest, how sweet does that feel? The frustration was mounting, but we got the job done. And Darwin didn't just come off and get himself one. No. He grabbed himself a brace today. So well done to Darwin on that one. And whew, the relief, ladies and gentlemen. There's some astounding numbers around this game today, and we're going to go through it. The first goal, I want to give a special shout out to Trent as well, because he didn't give up down that right side. First attempt was blocked. Second time he gets to the cross, Darwin scores. Delighted for Darwin, but finally we get to see Chiesa and the space he created. I'm so delighted for both, said Benjamin Alford. Liz said Darwin special. I'm just buzzing. Honestly, folks, I'm just so happy for all of us. Because we were watching that game and we were seeing a lot of... And by the way, I haven't picked the man of the match poll before anybody goes in on me. Connor picks them. I'm already working at that point. But it won't matter because the winner will be Darwin. So it won't matter. Let's run through some of the numbers for the game for you before we move into some more of the super chats and stuff. Liverpool 61% possession to Brentford's 39%. Total shots in the game, an astonishing 37 from Liverpool. Well, only 8 on target, but thankfully 2 of them were goals. Brentford 11 shots, 6 on target. Dangerous attacks, Liverpool with a remarkable 102 dangerous attacks. Brentford 21. Corners, I don't know if this is a record for us or not, but 15 corners for Liverpool in that. 2 to Brentford. Total passes 484 for the Reds, 315 for Brentford. Passing accuracy percentage 87 for us, 80 for Brentford. But the main stat, ladies and gentlemen, is the scoreboard that reads Brentford 0, Liverpool Football Club, your league leaders 2, both by Darwin. Nunez will not let us uninvolve him or unlove him, sorry. Yep, and this is a big day for him, and I hope he enjoys every minute of it, and I hope fans stop throwing in the towel as well, because it was really disheartening to see the amount of comments in the live stream that were giving up, giving Arsenal the league, calling their own team bottlers. It was really, and look, this is from me, somebody who can be negative, I know, but please never give up. Not with this club. We know at this point, never give up. How many times have we pulled out of the bag late? But you're right to be frustrated with the lack of firepower in the final third for the most of the game, but my God, how good does that feel? Darwin's helped us win the league, legacy secured. And is our boy Darwin Nunez. And fair play to Slot again. Make changes. Maybe a bit later than some of us have wanted. But we've seen an impact once again from the changes. And that's what a manager wants, right? Whether it was Jota and Costas in the last game, Darwin in this one, just happy. Happy for Arne that the pressure's off a bit. And happy we got the win. And hopefully this kicks us on. Darwizzy, come on mighty Reds. Arsenal are poo. I was loving all it's so funny as a content creator in these moments because you see the chat filling up. A lot of them are Liverpool fans anxious, but a lot of them are opposition fans who are just praying that they can come in and mock you. And to almost hear their hearts break in real time when we score, it's delicious. Slot needs to look at the way Chiesa moved, get in. Exactly. I think Chiesa did have an impact when he came on, albeit for a short amount of time. I actually thought Robbo looked lively when he wasn't giving passes away as well. But look, the important goal was the breakthrough one, and Trent didn't give up on it. First attempt was blocked. Second time he got the ball across, Darwin steers it in. Then Brentford go looking for an equaliser and pushing and committing men forward. And we caught them with a beautiful old-fashioned counter-attack that Darwin finished off as well. So yeah, absolutely buzzing with this. Absolutely buzzing. Josh Brayshaw says, yes, Darwin, what a win. WFM. Owen Mulhern said, I'm so relieved, very happy, but we need to sign players. Yes, mate, we do. Agreed. But enjoy it first, as you said. Have the happiness. If he leaves, I'm so happy Darwin got that moment. Yep. I'm just happy we got the win. You know, I feel relief more than anything. Because it's fair to say this would have been a momentum shifter in a title race. If you draw that game, Arsenal kick off then with what would they be? 5 points behind us. They win their they're 2 behind us and we have a game in hand. Then it becomes twitchy time or squeaky bum time. But the relief when that went in, oh, unbelievable. Definitely won't be sleeping tonight, but for a good reason. Carl Walsh said, what a win, relieved. Canade's my man of the match for his ability to get back. I'm so glad for Elliot, Chiesa and Darwin. What a win, get in. Canade made some excellent recovery challenges today. I wish he'd stop giving away some cheap free kicks, but I agree. Defensively, getting back, nicking the ball off players. I thought he was brilliant in that regard today. Chiesa, Elliot and Nunez involved in both goals. That's where you make the changes and trust your bench. Come on. I agree, Sam. And hopefully Arna grows and learns from that as well. We are the champions. Not quite yet, but it's certainly a big dagger in the hopes of Arsenal fans. And that's what you need in these title races. You need momentum shifts. Lauren said, what did I just watch? Redemption, Lauren, hopefully, is what you just watched, my friend. And relief from many millions of Liverpool fans around the world. And I'm sure from those players and the manager on the pitch as well. I loved how... I'm watching the second one right now. Chiesa plays it into Elliot. Elliot then delays it, slips it to Darwin. One touch, and then he buries it. Almost takes the roof of the net off with it. It's amazing. Alan Gibson said FSG is doing their best to burn this team. Yes, you're right. But thankfully, answers have been found on the pitch today. We'll talk about FSG all through the rest of the week. But today, let's enjoy the win. Curtis said, been a while. Hope you're well. Great win in the end. Would have loved to see Chiesa earlier. As much as I like Gakpo, he's sometimes a one-trick pony. I guess, look at it like this, right? When a manager makes substitutions, you want them to have an impact. He wants them to have an impact. And I think it's fair to say we had an impact today from the bench. So, would have liked the substitutions maybe a bit earlier, but just happy, relieved. Because at 0-0, I'm honestly petrified for the rest of the season. I'm petrified of the encouragement it would have given Arsenal in the chasing pack. And now, those Arsenal players will be doing their warm-ups in that dressing room, and they'll know the score. They'll know that Liverpool have got a late winner, and it will hit them. It will impact them. And that's what I said about playing first, how important it is to put the points on the board. Matt Kelly said, the Reds ain't got no money and we'll still win the league. Na 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 na. The Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. I was only thinking of that song yesterday when I was going around the house, thinking of the travelling cop singing that song. Na 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 na. Ricky Paul said, what a game. Nunez brace, a Dom masterclass, 37 shots, Chiesa on the pitch and Ibu was back. So for me, I think the man of the match has to be Darwin. But I'd like to give a special mention to Dominic Szoboszlai today because I thought he was incredible. And he was everywhere on that pitch. Everywhere. At 0-0, right? We're coming into the end at 0-0. What was going through your heads? Because honestly, I'm trying to project positivity and keep people upbeat and tell them not to give up. But in my head, I'm thinking, if we don't win this, this becomes more than a little wobble now. This becomes a big problem if we don't win this game today. So that's why the release when we did win it was so big for me, because I was petrified if we didn't get that win. Just happy, man. So happy. Right, we've got 10,000 votes. Thank you to everyone that voted. Your Anfield Agenda man of the match with 77% of the vote is Mr. Rezincilia himself, Darwin Nunez. And of course my chat crashes just at the big important time. But we'll end that man of the match poll. And we will end the match reaction. I will maybe see you guys at 8:30, but at the very worst there'll be a news video coming out. So keep an eye out for the player ratings video coming in a minute. And we will see you later on this evening.